Horvan has got a good grab on his hand, and he's using his elbow to kind of keep my knee from being able to come forward. So I'm gonna use my heels and elevate my hips here. When I do this, I'm gonna start putting my hand in my back pocket. I'm gonna look to try to fish my hand through, okay? Now I'm gonna try to go elbow to elbow. I'm gonna try to go all the way elbow deep here. And this will be a little bit of a battle, but once I get to here, now I gable grip, okay? You can climb up the back a little bit to get a little bit more bite, and then I'm gonna create my squeeze, right? So from here, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna try to guide the elbow right to my sternum, and then I'm gonna chop over. And then from here, I get into my Kimura grip. Some guys like to grab with the thumb. It's kind of a preference thing. I like to grab with my thumb next to my index here. And then from here, I start bringing the wrist behind the back, keeping it at a 45 when I finish. If during this transition, I can't get it and it slips, then I use my shoulder and my head to trap the arm. The opposite side, so right arm to right arm, I'm gonna take my middle finger and put it right at the crease, inside crease of his elbow. And I'm gonna use this to kind of, imagine you're like revving a motorcycle, okay? I'm gonna support it by grabbing my own elbow and keep my head and my shoulder tight to his wrist. And then I'm gonna just create a little hip escape. I can put my foot on the hip, turn, and finish. Okay, if the arm slips by, then I go back to my tie, cover the shoulder, and I go back to my chip. He's got that arm locked away. I'm gonna use my heels, stretch, and try to find that arm deep. Okay. Don't start trying to free that arm with a shallow hold. Try to get the bend of your elbow at the bend of his elbow. So until you get to here, don't start trying to break the grip. Just keep working to get this as deep as possible. Load my legs up, and then free the arm. Come over, find the wrist, and I finish. If it happens to slip, then find the elbow. Got my elbow here. Create a little turn in my hip. I can even use my foot in the hip. And I finish. Slides by. Go back to my collar tie. Foot in the hip. Across the shoulders, not the shoulder blades. Hide the shoulder. And I finish with the triangle. Questions? All right, 1, 2, 3.